What's up, Panther fans? You know this is Panthers Roar 89. We got damn near a meaningless game coming up here against the Falcons. The slimmest chances of us going to the playoffs ride on this game. And we do not have Cam this week and probably not the week after that. Looks like they're going to be shutting Cam down for the season because of the shoulder. Obviously, it's concerning. Makes you wonder, is he going to have surgery on it again? Because I can't imagine it's, you got to rest it and, do some things. I mean, it sounds like he's been doing all that and it's not correcting itself. So obviously something is not right in there. I don't know if that means he needs some, cleanup work or, whatever it may be. But it's not a good sign when your starting quarterback is, unable to throw the ball downfield because his shoulder's sore. He's throwing one too at that. So that's not good. Looks like Taylor's gonna be getting the start. I think he can play a little bit. Obviously, he's a backup. I don't think he's gonna be a terrific starter by any means. Now I wouldn't be surprised if he has a good game. Most backups, when they come in for their first start or two, they usually play well just because there's no real film on them and no one really knows anything about them, so they can kind of just freelance and, kind of have their way a little bit. That's why a lot of times you see backups come in, have a nice game or two, but then after some film gets on them, they're, turn into the quarterbacks they are. And, I think this is a game we can win. It's for the simple fact of, one, we're at home, right? We're a very good team at home. And, Cam's shoulders being sore, we've been limited on what we can throw. Taylor's going to be able to throw the ball downfield. And we'll be able to see, maybe DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel get down the field. And, see how it goes. Obviously, you want to get these victories because, we're not going to have Panther football for most likely 8 months, and that sucks. So we got to, enjoy the last couple games and chalk this season up as, hey, we were a really good team, and then Cam's shoulder just kind of, I think something must have happened because I don't remember when, but he started showing up on the injury report about halfway through the season, and that was about when our season went to shit. So I feel like something's got to be there in the sense of, it's got to be, something happened, right? Something changed because the offense quit putting up numbers. We scored, 20 against Pittsburgh, 20 against Detroit. I think we only scored, 17 against Tampa Bay. I mean, we scored, 20 against the Browns, 9 points last week. Clearly something drastic had to have changed for us to have this slide. And for that to happen is very disappointing because the NFL is just so short out of the year. I mean, you're only talking, it only goes from September to January, but, and then you got playoffs and stuff, but it's not a lot. And it just sucks because it felt like we had the chance to, do something special this year. So, that sucks to have it cut short just because of injury, honestly. And they got to get his shoulder figured out, period. Because without Cam, we're not going to do anything. In the NFL, you have to have an elite quarterback healthy in order to win football games, right? I mean, how many teams are doing it without a good quarterback? I mean, maybe you could say the Bears, but, Trubisky's not bad, right? Going into the offseason, obviously, we got to make some changes. I think a lot on the defensive end. We need more pass rushers for sure. Mike Adams is, a good safety, but he's old as shit, man. You can't have a guy out there that's, 35, 36 years old? You can't have that. you gotta upgrade the youth there a little bit. I think in the safety position and get a little more pass rush. I think we're pretty solid on linebacker with Luke and Shaq, and who knows with Thomas. He may or may not come back. It sounds like so. Obviously, I'd love to see him back, but you never know with those things. But I still feel optimistic for the future. But it's gonna suck for the next 8 months once we finally get some Panther football rolling back in. But I think as far as this game goes for Atlanta, fuck it. I predicted 31-21 Panther victory. Right, get us 7-8. So why not, right? We got nothing to lose, and might as well put a smile on our face for a couple weeks. So I think that's about all for this video. So thanks for watching, and go Panthers.